Hey, this is Karen Hunter, and welcome to the Party of Lincoln. You know, we are committed here to making sure that you have all of the power at the little tip of your fingers. And our resident historian, Kenneth C. Davis, is going to be joining us to talk about a bunch of things that you need to know about history and civics. So without further ado, let me welcome Kenneth C. Davis.
It is always a great pleasure. And no, I did not know Lincoln personally. I know I look a little long. And
No, you don't look that old.
Gray, but no.
No, you weren't friends. You guys didn't hang out in Illinois
We
together
did not.
in the cornfields. All right, so let's just start off. Why don't we have kings?
Well, the men who started the country back in 1776 were fighting a war against a country with a king who was not only the head of the country, he was the head of the church. So they really was doubly dangerous. They did not want a king after the war was over. But they still needed somebody who could take charge and be in charge. So they came up with this idea of an executive and eventually decided to call him the president, someone who would sit in front, basically. That's what president means. But there was a tremendous fear early on that the president would become an elected monarch. So at every step of the way, as they were debating this in the Constitutional Convention, they were looking for ways to control the power of the presidency with this system of balances, the balance of powers, the separation of powers, the checks and balances that are built into our Constitution. So theoretically, we should never have a man who is so powerful that we could think of him as king.
Or woman.
Or woman.